Good evening, everybody. Well, a day of a lot of classes today. Lots of classes, lots of work, lots of busyness. You will see behind me that these are some of my prompts ready for tomorrow's workshop. I'm thrilled about this workshop tomorrow because if you're a flex teacher or you can see the benefits from teaching mobility and flexibility classes within your business to get new people in. I think you're going to really love this workshop tomorrow. So let me set the scene. And as you're coming in, let me know if you have already done the flex course. So the flex, I spotted a gap in the Group X market about 4 years ago when it was the lockdown, that there are lots of great dance classes, there are amazing conditioning classes, there are fantastic branded classes, but I could see that there was a gap for mobility and flexibility class, something that was specifically designed around flexibility and mobility. And it would work for a wide range of demographics and wide range of people, beginners to advanced, because everybody needs to be more mobile. We all need to take care of our joints and improve our range of motion. Whether you are a complete beginner to fitness or whether you are an advanced sportsman, mobility training is really important, and it's often overlooked in group exercise. You know, if you think of when you originally did the training, how many of you did the level 2 RSA it was back in the old days, back in the prehistoric days, and you did a component on stretch. I can remember doing it so well, and you would have your pre-stretch, because we used to do pre-stretch after the warm-up, and then you would do like 5 minutes at the end, which was developmental stretch. And I remember going and doing loads of stretch workshop with the fantastic Bob Smith. Again, blast from the past. Does anyone remember Bob Smith, who was a phenomenal, he was a lecturer at Loughborough University, and he used to do workshops for instructors. Now I am going back, late 80s, early 90s, phenomenal teacher, phenomenal man. And I learned a lot about flexibility and stretch work with Bob, because Bob used to do a flexibility workshop. And as fitness has evolved, we seem to have left the flexibility just to yoga and in-group exercise, HIIT classes, body conditioning classes. We kind of just seem to have moved away from it a little bit. And I always thought that was a huge opportunity, because you've only got to go in any gym in any day, and you can see people using the machines, and they've got weight on, and even if they're working with a PT, I often look and think, wow, that person would benefit so much from doing some mobility work before they did that strength training, before they were in the gym, before they went on the running machine, before they did the cross trainer. And there's lots of new research that's coming through, especially about flexibility and stretching, how long you should hold stretches for, and how many times a week should you stretch to see stretch gains, and how should you set up your stretches, and reciprocal inhibition. And there's loads of great research when you start to dig in. So for the people that initially did the flex training, I focused on mobility. We used the balance pods, we used the spiky balls, we also used foam rollers. But stage 2, which is tomorrow, we are purely focusing on stretch. And it works so well, because you could do 45-minute stretch classes, an hour stretch classes, mobility, and then really dig into working through the muscle groups. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do it in a group fitness session tomorrow. But also, this gives you an opportunity to maybe create bite-size micro doses of stretching. So you could record, or you could do 15 minutes of stretch. So you might do 15 minutes of a hamstring, how to improve your hamstring stretch, 15 minutes on how to improve your quad stretch. You could do stretches for your upper back. In fact, all the muscles can benefit. And there is step-by-step a methodology that I've put together. So I'm really excited to share it with you tomorrow, really excited to put a lot of energy and time into this. And I think it's something that is very attractive to especially people that have not exercised for a while and are looking for a way into group exercise. You know, everyone feels stiff. If you put a poster up on social and go, "Are you feeling stiff?" Lots of people are going to say, "Yes, I'm stiff. You know, I'm waking up feeling stiff and tight." And we can create a really nice class, whether it's online, whether it's face-to-face, whether it's hybrid, for all abilities, which is exciting. So tomorrow on the workshop, I'm going to go through my 3 phases. I'm going to look at fascia. I'm going to look at all the latest research, I've got it here, all the different research in how you can, what is the optimum dose, hi Rich, to stretch, and how we can apply that new research within our classes, whether we do short 15-20 minute sessions, or maybe we do longer sessions, whether you do pre-recorded stretches or you do face-to-face or on Zoom. Or you might want to couple it up with other modalities. So you might want to do 30 minutes of HIIT followed by 30 minutes of flex. And it might be flex stretch or it might be flex mobility. So it gives you so much more classes, more ideas that is going to be really appropriate for the people in front of you. So the workshop tomorrow is 2.5 hours. And we are really going to dig in with this. Now, I'm not a particularly flexible person, so I'm really enjoying doing all this training because you can feel the benefits really easily and really quickly. At the time, it feels a bit tight. Are you, Claudina? We've done a lot, haven't we, recently in our Flex, in our Studio Live. And you don't need any equipment. You can just use it with a towel. You can just do a towel. That's all you need. So I think if you are looking to get new people into either a face-to-face environment or you're online, then a flex stretch class can be just the ticket. And I also think if you are looking to reach out and work with other, maybe sports clubs, maybe focusing on getting the attention of your local golf pros, or working with a tennis coach, or working with athletics coach, you know, flexibility training could be something that you could step out with and reach out to other populations, not just within the group fitness environment. Oh, me too, Christine. So if you are a flex teacher and you've done the original training with me, and you want to do stage 2 tomorrow, because this will give you loads of material ready. You might want to do some launches over the summer. You might want to do something and save it for September. Then you can join me tomorrow. You don't have to be there live. I do like to see you live, though. I like to bounce off your energy like I do now, like Christine and Claudina and Richard. I'm bouncing off their comments. But you can get the recording. And if you've not done stage 1 of the flex training and you'd like to do stage 1 and stage 2, get it in a package. I didn't even think about that till today. Somebody messaged me. If you would like that, just send me a message tonight and I can set you up a code and I can give you a special package deal if you want to do the 2 together. So it's going to be good. I'm going to look at nerves, especially the sciatic nerves. We're going to look at nerve gliding, and we're going to look at different stretch techniques that I know are going to be really helpful for you and your clients. So whoever you teach, whether you teach active seniors, whether you teach menopause, whether you teach general population, whether you teach athletes, stretching can be so beneficial. So I want to share with you tomorrow a real straightforward formula, a methodology that you can apply. And when you've got the time, because this is not going to be just a quick stretch, move on, we're going to be really working on various areas of the body tomorrow. So you're going to feel it, experience it, so then you can take it back. And you're going to have the sound, updated research and knowledge to back it all up. So I'm looking forward to it. I've not done a workshop for a while, for a good few months. So I'm looking to really dig into this. And I do foresee that mobility and flexibility classes are just going to get bigger. I really do. I think it's something that everyone can do. And you know, when you're a good group exercise teacher and you understand the science and you have all the material and the knowledge, you can put phenomenal classes together, whether they're 15-minute, 30-minute, 40 minutes, full hour, whether you hybrid it with other modalities, you're going to be able to do that. So if you're interested, send me a DM or put a little comment under here. If you are a flex teacher, I've emailed all the flex teachers today with the details of the course tomorrow. It's 12 o'clock till 2:30. But again, if you can't make it live, you can still book on and grab the recording. And the flex teachers, you get a special code so that you've got a nice preferential rate for it. So look forward to it, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in tonight, and I hope that motivated you.